Now, you know how I'm like all for totally original ideas? Well, here's another one. Flamingo Land have confirmed their arrival of a new coaster. Untamed is testing, and my god is it fast. And this is the first video of many where I'm not going to insult game effects. So yes, welcome to one of those videos that happens every year or every month. No, you know what? It's whenever I run out of ideas time. God, only the OGs will remember that. Anyway, so recap of what's been going on for the past few weeks. I went to Gardaland, I went to Venice and Verona whilst I was in Italy, and then also I went to Alton Towers for 2 days. And also my upload schedule has been awful. And that's it with my recap. So there have been quite a few rumours circling for quite a long time, saying about an Intamin 10 looping coaster being at Flamingo Land, and that's now happening. Some document was released and it basically showed the track length and the height, and if you compare it to another one, it adds up to being a 10 looping coaster. Where will it go? Next to Velocity, because there's been some clearing there, so that would just make sense, wouldn't it? So, you know what, that could just only mean one thing: Heroes being scrapped. But it's probably going there. Well, it's basically going to be going there. It looks to have more of the modern model, so that it actually has a steeper drop. Hopefully it has lap bars, and I stress the hopefully on that one. And as weird as this sounds, it's going to be kind of sad to see a better version of Colossus in the same country. But hey, it's a new coaster at Flamingo Land. That's probably not going to be short. It's a win in my books.
You can now escape the bounds of Earth and join the heroes, those few who can fly.
Now I'll stick to the ground, thanks. Anyway, next news. Untamed began testing, and from Ride's first tests, they usually look very slow, very underwhelming, or just boring in general. But this looks exactly that. It looks like it's hauling already. You think how disappointed everyone was when Wickerman first started testing, and people were taking illegal shots from drones of it testing from above, or they were flying legally above with planes and taking videos of it. Everyone was like, oh, it looks boring. But now it just gets its speed out of nowhere. And if this is already hauling, I can only assume it's going to get faster. And since then, there's been a POV released. There'll be a link in the description, but it just looks like a brilliant coaster, and it's definitely in my bucket list coasters now, without a doubt. Next, PewDiePie ripoff. Boy! This is a bit of sad news, because another repetitive joke that's now got old, I'm no longer going to be doing. You had Francis Jackson, that got old. You had a few others, and taking the mick out of game effects is one of them. Nah, but I think some people will start getting the wrong impression, because I actually kind of like the events at Thorpe Park. So I'm just going to start it on Bountzilla instead. And what does this mean? Well, I'm glad you asked.
Oh, shit!
Demonetized.
Next. New. Okay, right. I'm actually getting bored now. I don't know what other news. Okay, right. So basically, Tron at Magic Kingdom went up really fast. Same with that Fury ride at Bobajan Land. I really cannot pronounce names. Oh yeah, and there was a few days where a trend went round about changing the train on a certain coaster track. It was a bit rotted, but sure, a wacky worm on an RMC, or Thomas the Tank Engine on a No Limits brake run. Sure thing. And no, I'm not ripping off every single theme park show, because I'm not having a merchandise section, mainly for the purpose that I'm going to do a full merch tour eventually. If I say soon, I probably won't do it, just like my Q&A. Anyway, that's it for this longed out despite also being short news, whatever I want to do it show, boys. That's what it's going to be called now. It's been a pleasure hosting it for the second time, and I hope I don't get this low to end up making a third. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to, and goodbye.
Oh shit!